match. We are through to the semi-finals. Next match due to be played is between Cathedrals and Vijaya College.
And when they are sometimes they won the match. In fact, we won the match. We won the Cathedral College. We won some excellent teams. Saturday we won our beautiful teams. We made the watch at New York. With the blue cap.
The batsman taking strike for Cathedral College is Vikas Chopra. First ball of the fourth quarter final, full toss, swung to square leg. Oh, that's a bad misfield from the fielder at square leg. Letting the ball go through his legs for 4. This is the lineup of the Cathedral College. Kiran Kumar, Venkatesh Anand, Vikas Chopra, Ernest John, Nambi Rajan, Mark Oscar and Lokesh Sial. That's the first ball 4 for Cathedral College. Vikas once again facing up to Kamleshwaran. Ball well pitched up. Vikas trying to turn it to square leg. Missing the ball completely. He's hit on the pads. Goes for a quick leg by. Ian taking strike now. Taking guard. He'll be facing Kamleshwaran of Vijaya Pre-University College. Kamleshwaran into Ian. Short ball. Ian trying to square cut. Missing the ball completely. Collected by the keeper. No run results. Kamleshwaran once again to Ian. Ball well pitched up. Ian stroking it to mid-on. He crosses over for a single. Kamleshwaran bowling a good line and length, keeping the batsman quiet. Kamleshwaran once again into Vikas. That's a wide ball, wide outside the off stump, promptly called by umpire Nagaraj. Kamleshwaran into Vikas. Ball well pitched up. Vikas going back, trying to play him off his pads. Gets an inner edge, inside edge, ball and crossing over for a single. This is the first over of the fourth quarter final between Vijaya Pre-University College and Cathedral College. Kamleshwaran keeping the batsman quiet but bowling too many wides in the bargain. He comes in once again to Ian. Ball well pitched up. Ian has hammered him down the ground. That's a good shot. One bounce and into defense. 4 runs. Good shot by Ian. Score is 15 for no loss at the end of the first over. First over had 2 well struck fours, one each by Ian and Vikas. The first was due to a bad fielding lapse by the Vijaya College fielder. Vikas taking strike, he will be playing. Oh, that's a full toss and he has swung him high to square leg just over the fielder for 6. Good shot. Good shot from Vikas.
So like
Bowler being Rohit. Next ball from Rohit to Vikas. Vikas plays it very nicely into the covers and crosses over for a single. Thinking of a second, but the fielders converge quickly onto the ball and he has to settle for a single. Rohit to Ian now. Ian taking guard. Rohit at the top of his bowling mark into Ian. Ball well pitched up and pulls him. The ball missing, batsman missing the ball completely, not able to judge the length. Being clean bowled. So Cathedral College lose their first wicket. The score reading 22. This is the replay for you. Rohit coming in, pitching the ball well up. Ian trying to drive him down the ground, missing the line completely and being bowled. Good ball. So Rohit managing to put the brakes on the batsman. Once again at the top of his bowling mark. Ball short pitch, batsman trying to square cut, but ball wide outside the off stump, duly called by umpire Nagaraj. Rohit once again in. Ball well pitched up, down the leg side. Keeper failing to collect the ball. 4 more wides to the Cathedral College total. Rohit not being able to control his line. That ball was too far down the leg side. Keeper unable to get across to cut that one off. Rohit once again in. Ball well pitched up. Batsman not able to make contact. Ball too far outside the off stump. Umpire calling wide. Next ball from Rohit. Ball well pitched up again. Batsman stepping down, trying to drive, getting in inside edge. Ball running down the mid wicket. And the batsman run hard for 2. Next ball from Rohit, well pitched up, ball driven straight down the ground. Fielders after it. Will they cut it off? Batsmen go for the second run. Ball is fielded just inside the fence. Rohit wiping the dew off the ball. The outfield still wet because of overnight rains. He comes in once again. Oh, that ball well pitched up. Batsman trying to hit him over the mid-on fence, only managing to find the fielder at mid-on, who brings off a well-judged catch. That is the second wicket down for Cathedrals. At the second over, realizing 19 runs. This is the replay of the last dismissal. Ball pitching on the good length spot. Batsman coming down the wicket, trying to hoist him over mid-on. Not managing to time that ball well. Only finds a fielder at mid-on, who comes in from the fence and takes a comfortable catch. No problems there at all. Next batsman in is Kiran Kumar. He will be facing the first ball of the third over. Good ball, pitched on the good line spot. Hits the batsman on his pads. The batsman crossover for a leg bye.
Right.
Karthik bowling the third over for Vijay College. This ball is down the leg side and promptly called by umpire Nagaraj, who is constantly being referred to as the wide umpire by players because he has called the most number of wides. Vikas taking strike against Karthik. Karthik in. Ball well pitched up. Vikas plays it down to point and crosses over for a quick single. Vikas biding his time, waiting for the right ball to come along so that he can hit it for a 4 or 6. Karthik once again into Kiran. It's well played. Turns him gently down to the square leg and crosses over for a single. This brings Vikas on the strike. Karthik once again into Vikas. Well pitched up and he has hammered this straight down the ground. One bounce and into the fence. 4 runs. Good clean strike by Vikas. Vikas being very selective in his stroke play, waiting for the right ball to come along to hit. Next ball from Karthik to Vikas. Once again well pitched up and Vikas has slammed him into the mid-wicket fence. 4 runs. Good shot. We are glad to have Mr. John Zachariah, the principal of Cathedral Composite Pre-University College, who is watching proceedings, and he seems to be enjoying himself because that's a good shot again from Vikas. Ball short and outside the leg stump and he sweeps it down to fine leg for 4. Score 51. Score 51 at the end of the third over. Cathedral College have done well to score 51 or 3 overs. They have another 2 overs coming up in which to maximize. This live coverage of the Winter Sixes 1997 presented by Cathedral Composite Pre-University College is sponsored by MEN, Know the Entertainment Network, and brought to you live on the USN channel. Kiran on strike now. That ball is outside the leg stump, and although it is a wide, the batsman crossover for a quick single. Vikas wanting to get to the striker's end so he can pile up the runs. Next ball to Vikas. Short ball. Vikas once again going back, trying to hit him to square leg, missing the ball completely, being beaten. No run. Next ball to Vikas. Oh, that's a good shot. Taking the ball on the full and turning it very fine to fine leg for 4. Good shot. The score moving nicely along now. Deepak, the bowler, not being able to check the flow of runs. He comes in once again to Vikas, and that's a good shot. Good clean hit. 6 runs. Good shot. Vikas just stepping out and swinging him over the square leg fence. 6 runs. He retires now because he has crossed the 30 run mark. There was a very good, very entertaining, very hard-hitting innings from Vikas Chopra. The score 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. New batsman taking guard. Deepak in. Oh, that's a good ball. Just on the off stick. Batsman waiting for the ball and then playing very delicately down to the third man fence for 4. This is certainly good intelligent cricket from the Cathedral College side. Deepak once again in. Ball well pitched up. Batsman trying to drive the ball down. Just managing to get an inside edge. Ball trickling to mid wicket where it is fielded. But the batsman still cross over for a single. Deepak at the top of his bowling knock, waiting for the batsman to settle down. He comes in. That's a stroke of luck for the batsman. He tries to drive the ball on the offside, just gets an edge. The ball runs down to fine leg for a 4. That is what we call a Chinese cut. So at the end of the 4th over, score reads 72 for the loss of 2 wickets. There have been a total of 8 fours struck in this Cathedral College innings and 2 sixes. Last over coming up though. That's a good shot. Good shot from the new batsman for 6. Ball shot. Batsman hooking it very stylishly over the square leg fence for 6. Cathedrals are moving along very nicely now. In fact, runs are coming thick and fast. Will they be able to top? You see the replay now of that last shot, ball shot. And the batsman rocking back and swinging in over the square leg fence for 6. Next ball once again being stroked into the covers. And that is good running. Good running by batsman. Oh, that is a very, very bad piece of fielding by the Vijayapur University College side. Giving away. That is the joyful Cathedral Camp. Very happy with that bonus. Score 84 for the loss of 2 wickets. This is the last over being bowled. Ball shot once again. The batsman managing to make contact. Ball running down to the third man fence. 4 runs. Runs coming thick and fast. Will the top score of this tournament, 112. That is Mr. John Zachariah. Extremely happy with the way things are going along now. Looking forward to Cathedral College making a place in the semi-finals. Once again, ball well pitched up, batsman driving straight back to the bowler who fields it smartly and runs the non-striker out. Non-striker who was backing up too far, trying to sneak in a cheeky single. This is the replay of the last dismissal. The batsman driving it back to the bowler who fields it. That's a no ball. Ball too short, flying way over the batsman's shoulder. There was no way that the batsman could have made contact with that. Next ball, and he has hit it straight down the ground. 4 runs. No chance of that fielder getting to it. Good clean strike for 4. The batsman finding the gaps in the field to a nicety. Score 94. The last ball coming up. The batsman missed it completely and has run out in the process of taking a run. The score 94 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of the 5th over. That is a good score indeed. In fact, it is the second highest of the tournament. The highest being 112 scored by Cathedral College. They have scored at the rate of 18.8 runs an over. It will certainly be a tough task for Vijaya PU College to match them. They will need a lot of boundaries and sixes. The Cathedral College batsmen have slammed 10 fours and 3 sixes in the course of the innings, and they have really piled up the runs. That is a replay of the last ball where the batsman trying for a big hit misses the ball completely. The ball being fielded by the keeper, relayed back to the bowler, who picks up and manages to run the batsman out. Batsman caught well short of his crease. But it has been a job well done. The Cathedral College team have played well. They have got 94 on the board, and it will take a lot of doing by the Vijaya Pre-University College to match them. Lam and Mark Oscar. We are waiting. This is the Vijaya Pre-University College lineup. Deepak Rai, Karthik Vijay, Gautgata Chatterjee, Kamleshwaran, Subramanya, Abhijit Shetty and Rohit M. This is the Vijay College opening batsmen making their way to the wicket. In the last innings of the 4th quarter final being played between Vijaya Pre-University College and Cathedral College. Batsman on strike is Rohit. He will be playing Venkatesh, who comes in, bowls the first ball to Rohit, wide outside the off stick, promptly called wide by umpire Nagaraj. Karthik needs to settle down, not give away any unnecessary runs. Karthik once again into Rohit. Ball well pitched up, but once again called wide by umpire Nagaraj. This is bad bowling by Karthik. He will have to settle down. The Cathedral College side should not let complacency creep into their game. Karthik once again into Rohit. Bowlers at the leg stump.
I think it's the team that keeps a cool head under pressure is going to come on top because that's why this is really bad bowling from the Cathedral. They just got to keep their cool heads and just concentrate on the bowling and stick on to a good line.
Come on, let's get on, get him, he's gone, that's it. Lovely, lovely.
With a big score like this, a lot of runs are bound to come. Really appreciate it, on there, and then we move on.
Cathedral College side, very motivated. Chasing every ball down. Their fielding looking very sharp. Karthik once again into Rohit, who steps out and drives him into the covers, but manages to find the fielder there at cover point, who cannot hold the ball. It slips out of his grasp for 4. That was a very poor piece of fielding from Kiran, who's fielding on the mid-off fence. Just could not pull the ball back. Karthik once again into Rohit. Ball well pitched up. Rohit steps out and trying to hit the ball over the bowler, but spooning the ball up in the air, and Karthik running back holding a very good catch. Cathedral College side elated. Vijay College losing their second wicket at the score of 12. This is a replay of the last dismissal. Karthik bowling a well pitched up ball. Rohit trying to hit him down the ground, just managing to spoon the ball up, and Karthik keeping his eyes on the ball, running back, taking a well judged catch just in front of umpire Nagaraj. Karthik once again into the new batsman, who fronts him down to third man. The ball running away to the fence, being hotly pursued by the keeper Ian, who stops it and gets it back to the wicket. The batsman crossover for a couple. Vijay University College need to score 95 runs to win this fourth quarter final. Karthik once again in to Abhijit. Ball short pitched wide outside the off stump. Umpire has no hesitation in calling that wide. Karthik will have to settle down. He has already given away too many extra runs. Karthik into Abhijit. Ball well pitched up. Abhijit trying to run him down to third man. Misses the ball completely. Is smartly collected by wicketkeeper Ian. The score at the end of the first over reads 14 for the loss of one wicket. This live coverage of the Winter Sixes 1997 being presented by Cathedral Composite Pre-University College is sponsored by MEN, Modi Entertainment Network, Bangalore, and is brought to you live only on the USN channel. Vikas, who had a very good innings, scored 32 runs, hit 2 sixes, coming in to bowl the second over. Vikas waiting for his side to settle down. Taking time to place the fielders in the right position. Comes in now to bowl the first ball. It's a good ball outside the off stick, well pitched up. Batsman trying to drive, missing the line completely. Next ball from Vikas. Oh, that's pitched up, and the batsman stepping out and hitting him over mid-on for 6. That's a good shot, good clean strike. Ball just clearing the ropes. Vikas once again. Ball well pitched up. That's a good ball. Batsman once again trying to hit him. Getting an outside edge. Ball running down to point. That's a 4. Batsman taking a mighty heave at the ball, getting an outside edge, and the ball flying down to the point fence for 4. Vikas needs to settle down. He needs to compose himself. Once again he comes in. Ball, that is a slower delivery but wide outside the leg stump. Called promptly by umpire Nagaraj, the wide umpire. Vikas once again in. That's another wide. Vikas is not doing his side chances any good. Vikas once again in. That is a good ball. He finds the... That is a drop chance by the wicket keeper. That could be costly for the Cathedral College side. Bowler pitching the ball up, finding the edge of the batsman's bat, wicketkeeper failing to hold that chance. Because once again into Abhijit. Ball well pitched up. Abhijit turns him to square leg and goes in for a quick single. Vikas has bowled far too many wides. Next ball in, that's well pitched up and the batsman plays him smartly down to the fine leg fence. That's 4. Runs coming thick and fast. Vijayapur University College proving up to the task. Losing no opportunities to score. Both batsmen seem to be playing well within themselves. Picking the right ball to hit and running their singles fast. That's a replay of the missed catch because pitching the ball up, batsman trying to hit him over mid wicket, getting the edge of the bat, fairly easy catch to the keeper who does not hold it. Abhijit now on strike. Third over about to commence. Ball short pitch and Abhijit has rocked back and hit him high, wide and handsome over the mid-wicket fence. That is 6. That was a rank bad ball and deserved the treatment it got. Abhijit, clean striker of the ball. Cathedral College need to settle down, they need to compose themselves. Once again the bowler in, short ball and Abhijit has, that's very well fielded by the fielder at the point fence. Abhijit rocking back and square cutting. The fielder coming across very quickly to his left, fielding that ball and getting it back to the keeper, saving 3 runs in the process. Cathedral need a lot more fielding like that. That once again is a bad ball and gives umpire Nagaraj an opportunity to signal wide once again. Short ball once again and swung away by the batsman to the fine leg fence. 4 runs. Very decisive batting by the Vijayapur University College batsman. Losing no opportunities to runs over here. Very clean hitting. Cathedral College letting things slide away. They will have to pull something out of the bag to save this one. Once again the batsman trying to heave him over mid-wicket. The ball finding the outer edge of the bat and flying down to the third man fence for 4. Runs coming thick and fast over here. In this 4th quarter final of the Winter Sixes, 97. That's another full toss which has been slammed to the square leg. Cut off over there by the square leg fielder. And Gets the ball back to the bowler, saves his side 3 runs once again. Oh, that's a huge hit by Abhijit. Just sailing over the longer fence, 6 runs. He has taken heavy toll of the Cathedral College bowlers. This is the third 6 which has been struck by the Vijay College side. The score now 59 at the end of the third over. This is a replay of the last shot. Very expensive over. Abhijit stepping out and slamming him over the mid on fence for 6. Ball sailing over the fielder. After the third over, Cathedral College had scored 59 and 51 runs, and Vijay College have now scored 59 at the end of the third over. So Vijay College have proved equal to the task. Cathedral College have a lot of work to do now to pull this match back. First ball of the fourth over is being spooned into the cover. Ball lands in. The fielder at mid-off not able to get to the ball to make that catch. Batsman crossing over for a single. Next ball of this fourth over. Oh, that's slammed by Abhijit down to the cover fence for 4. Good clean striking by Abhijit over here. He's Mehdi once again into Abhijit. So we're proving very costly. That's a good ball. Ball pitching on the good length. Abhijit playing it gently into the mid-wicket region and going in for a quick single. Mehdi once again in to the batsman. Oh, that ball did not get up at all. Ball keeping very low. The unpredictable bounce of the pitch has been a problem. Sometimes the ball climbs alarmingly and sometimes it does not bounce at all, going through to the keeper on the third or fourth bounce. Mehdi once again in. Ball well pitched up. Oh, that's a good cracking shot. No doubt about that. It's a huge 6. Way over mid-wicket. Very strong reply by the Vijay College side. Not prepared to give in. This is a replay of the last shot. Ball well pitched up. And the batsman making good contact, sending that out of the ground for a huge 6. Next ball by Mir Mehdi has been played down to mid-on. The batsman crossover for an easy single. So at the end of the fourth over, the score reading 72 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Very interesting match. Last over.
Coverage of the Winter Sixes presented by Cathedral Composite Pre-University College, is being sponsored by MEN, Modi Entertainment Network, and brought to you live on the USN channel. So at the start of the last over, oh, that's a good shot of the first over, but oh, just eluding the fielder at mid-off, going for 6. That was a valiant attempt by Vikas, but the ball eluding him. The equation now being 17 runs required of the last 5 balls. The Cathedral College side taking time out to plan some basic strategy. Fielders crowding around the bowler, pepping him up. And a keen contest on the cards. The new batsman taking strike. The bowler comes in. Oh, that's a good ball. Batsman coming down the track, trying to drive the ball down the wicket, missing completely. Ball is collected by the keeper, but the batsman crossover for a quick bye. "16 runs of 4 balls. The bowler once again at the top of his bowling mark, comes into bowl to Abhijit. That's a good ball. Abhijit still managing to drive the ball to mid-on. Vikas coming across very quickly, getting the ball back, and the bowler failing to collect the ball. There was an opportunity to run the batsman out who was coming back for the second run, but the bowler failing to collect. Next ball to Abhijit, ball pitched up. Abhijit once again squeezing it out to mid-wicket. Both the fielders converging on the ball, fielding and getting it back to the bowler. Batsman crossing over for 2 runs. The equation now 12 runs, 2 balls. So the Vijay College side need 2 sixes of this last ball, and Abhijit has slammed this down the ground, but just managed to find the fielder at mid-off, who brings up a very good catch. That, I'm afraid, is curtains for Vijay College, who have tried valiantly, especially Abhijit. The elated Cathedral College side now almost certain of a place in the semi-finals. Last ball coming up. Full marks to the bowler, who came out on top. This is a replay of that dismissal. The bowler pitching the ball up, batsman striking cleanly, but only managing to find the fielder at mid-off, who brings off a well-judged catch just inside the boundary. Last ball coming up. Ball well pitched up. Batsman coming down the wicket, trying to strike. Ball running down to third man. The keeper chasing it, and the batsman only get a single. The score 84 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of the 5th over. Cathedrals in the end making it comfortably to the semis. Congratulations to Cathedral College, who fought back valiantly and managed to pull off a win.
College Winter Sixes 97 being sponsored by Modi Entertainment Network and brought to you live on USN. The Cathedral College lineup for you: Kiran Kumar, Venkatesh Anand, Vikas Chopra, Ernest John, Mir Mehdi, Yanjud Lamb and Mark Oscar. St. Joseph's Arts and Science College lineup: Manjunath R, Harish SN, Vikram, Argash, Sumant, Santosh Kumar, and Sharon A. Pinto. Everything set for the start of play. Cathedral College strike because of Cathedral College, and all set, and here we go. And first ball signal wide by the umpire. Cathedral College off the mark with a wide. 2 runs to the scoreboard. And that's another wide signal by the umpire. The bowler can't believe it. The umpire's decision is always final, and it stays that way. So score moving on to 4. And that's walked away towards square leg, and the batsman will be looking for 2, and they take it comfortably. Score moving on to 6. Just 1 ball being bowled, the first 2 being wides. A reminder for the viewers: a wide and a no ball carry 2 runs, unlike the regular 1 run during one day and test matches. And that's pitched unevenly, and the batsman go through for a quick single. No ball signaled by the leg umpire. Ian Lamb on strike. Sharon A. Pinto, the bowler, on your screen. And that's signaled wide by the umpire. The ball nearly pitching thrice before it went to the wicket keeper. Vikas tapping the ground, making sure everything's right at the center. The crowd's really getting excited out here with the host team playing. Sharon A. Pinto. And that's hit straight to the fielder at covers, and batsman going through for a single. Vikas on strike, and that's a big appeal by the fielders, and umpire saying no. Harish, the wicketkeeper for St. Joseph's Arts and Science, going up in appeal almost immediately, and that's wide down the leg side, and so signaled by the umpire. 2 more runs to the scoreboard. 4 wides have been bowled so far in the first over. Sharon A. Pinto unable to control his line and length. Batsman having a small chat at the center. Vikas Chopra, the number 3 batsman. Ian Lamb is the batsman at the non-striker's end. And that's a huge shot straight over the long on boundary for the first 6 of the Cathedral College inning. Vikas Chopra, a good striker of the ball, has been scoring very well in this tournament. An action replay of the previous ball. A flighted delivery, Vikas Chopra getting to the pitch of the ball and hoisting it over the long on boundary. A neat strike. A section of the crowd there for you. drums being brought into the stadium and crowd really getting excited. The reason, it is the host team which is playing there. The host team in green. The two opening batsmen, Vikas Chopra and Ian. A good start by the Cathedralites. And that's it straight down the ground. And the fielder managing to cut that off. The fielder at long on misfielding. But fortunately for him, the fielder from long off had covered it up behind and resulting in 2 runs. Vikas Chopra still on strike. And that's hitting right in front, and the batsman going for a quick single. The wicket keeper attempting to run out the batsman but failing to hit the stumps, and the batsman goes through for a second. That was sneaky running by the Cathedral batsman. That brings us to the end of the first over. Cathedral College have scored 23 at the end of the first over. Just a reminder, this match is being played between Cathedral College and St. Joseph's Arts and Science College. It is the first semi-final of the Winter Sixes 97. St. Joseph's Arts and Science College won the toss and elected to field. Winter Sixes 97 is being sponsored by Modi Entertainment Network and brought to you live only on the USN channel. The second over, and that ball really keeping low. Ian looking at the umpire. The ball really getting wet out here. The field is really soggy, and the bowler using cloth to wipe the moisture off it. And that ball really spun, beating the batsman. It beat the wicketkeeper and it's rolling towards the boundary. Fielders will cut it off, and batsman going through for 2 runs. By signal by the umpire. That ball really spun, and Ian Lamb could not make any contact. That's played towards square leg, and the batsman going through for a single. One more run to the scoreboard. We have Vikas on strike now. Ian taking a single of the previous ball. Score moving on to 25. This is the second over that is being bowled from the college block end. Minor field adjustments being made. This is a real crucial tie. In fact, it is the semi-finals, the first semi-finals. The batsman Vikas Chopra of Cathedral College, a very good striker of the ball and well known for his striking abilities. And that's hitting right in front, the bowler going up in appeal. The umpire saying no. Batsman going through for a leg bye. Ian back on strike. Ian the batsman. And that's taken the outside edge and will run away to the third man boundary for another 4. So 4 more runs to the Cathedral College scoreboard. Score moving on to 30 with that boundary. Ian attempting to match the scoreboard for you. Score 30 for no loss. The second over in progress. And that's well hit straight towards the long on boundary, and that goes through for 4. Ian getting into the act, and that brings us to the end of the second over. Score moves on to 34 for no loss. The two opening batsmen for Cathedral College, Vikas and Ian. Both these batsmen are good strikers of the ball. Argash, the bowler, bowling the third over for St. Joseph Arts and Science, and that ball not pitching at all. Vikas first attempting to pull the ball, but realizing that the ball is not pitching at all, checking his shot at the end. There's a section of the crowd. We have a reasonable crowd that has come here to witness the semi-final. Ian, the batsman, on strike to Argash. And again the ball keeping low, and Ian pushing that ball towards the fielder at gully and going through for a single. Vikas back on strike. Argash the bowler, and that ball hits straight to the fielder at long on. Batsman going through for another single. Ian's back on strike. And that's hit straight down the over the bowler's head for another boundary. That is intelligent cricket by Ian. The fielders at long on and long off are being placed a bit deep. Noticing this, hitting it straight down the pitch, right over the bowler's head for another 4. So moving on to 41, and that's up in the air and drops short of the fielder. Batsman going through for a single. So moving on to 44, 42. This brings Vikas back to strike. The bowler wiping the moisture off the ball. And that ball not pitching at all. The batsmen are going through for the second and making it comfortably. That's excellent running by the Cathedral College opening batsman. That brings us to the end of the third over. Cathedral College moving on to 44 for no loss. So we'll be looking for a couple of big blows now. Ian, the batsman, on strike. And that's out. Ian, the first wicket to fall, caught behind. So Cathedral College losing their first wicket at 44. We have the new batsman, Venkatesh of Cathedral College, making his way to the centre. Venkatesh, another good striker of the ball. This is the fourth over that has been bowled from the college block in. Venkatesh, the new batsman, on strike. And that's slipped away to the fine leg boundary. Venkatesh off the mark with a 4. 4 more runs to Cathedral College. Score moving on to 48. The ball really getting wet here. The umpire offering the towel to the bowler. And that's another beautifully played shot, and the ball races over the mid-wicket boundary for another 4. Venkatesh getting into the act now. 8 runs of 2 balls. Score moving on to 52 for 1. The bowler wiping the ball. And that's gone down the leg side. The umpire signals the wide, and this is a mix-up between Venkatesh and Vikas. Vikas bolting down the track, but being sent back by Venkatesh, and in the end comfortably making it. And that's taken the outside edge and running away towards the point boundary, and goes over the ropes for
So these minor crosses, these minor lapses by the bowler, they make a large difference because Vikas is a very dangerous player.
Venkatesh the batsman on strike. And he hoisted that ball straight to the fielder covers, and the fielder dropping that. A live for Venkatesh. Venkatesh on the screen asking for a change of bat. Vikas on strike, and Vikas hitting it straight down the ground, and that is another boundary. Racing to the long off fence, the fielder having no chance at all to cut off that. Cathedral College really hitting out now. That brings us to the end of the 4th over. Here's a replay of the dropped catch. Venkatesh the batsman attempting to hit that ball over long on. The ball taking an outside edge and going straight up in the air towards the fielder at covers. The fielder had to run quite a long way to get to that place. There's, you see him dropping it. There's a bit of a confusion in the field. The fielder not knowing where the ball is, and the batsman going through for 3. This brings Vikas back to strike. 2 batsmen at the centre, Vikas and Venkatesh for Cathedral College. And that's well struck straight down the ground, and that will go over the fence at long off. Vikas Chopra, the batsman, a wonderful strike. 4 more runs. Cathedral College really moving on well. 4s and runs coming in torrents now. Score moving on to 69 at this stage. That's it straight back to the bowler. And there's a slight confusion. Vikas hitting the ball straight back to the bowler. The ball grazing the bowler's hands and hitting the wicket. The bowler going up in appeal for a run-out chance for Venkatesh. Here's a replay of what happened. Vikas hitting it straight back to the bowler. The ball grazing the bowler's hand, hitting the wickets. The bowler going up in appeal. The umpire says no. Venkatesh, thinking that he was out, leaves. The bowler, noticing this, comes in and lifts the wickets. With that, Venkatesh is out, and that's up in the air and just falling short of the fielder at long off. Because the batsman, the Cathedral College left their second wicket. Venkatesh, the batsman. We have the new batsman, the captain of Cathedral College, Kiran, at the centre.
This has to be removed by the fielder or wicket to make a man allowed. Excellent in the recommendation right here.
And that's it straight back to the bowler. The bowler taking off the speed of that ball, managing to get his hand onto it. Vikas coming back on strike and takes a mighty swing, misses the ball. The wicketkeeper failing to get hold of the ball. The batsmen are really scampering for runs now, and here's a chance for a run out, and that brings us to the end of the Cathedral College innings. Here's a replay of the last delivery. Vikas taking a mighty swing, missing the ball. The wicketkeeper unable to hold on to it. Ball rolling away towards the fine leg boundary.
All the previous matches they've been chasing scores, so they'll be quite experienced at the boundary of chasing scores right now.
So at the end of the innings, Cathedral College have scored 74 for the loss of 2 wickets. There's a replay. Hari, the wicketkeeper, collecting the ball and throwing it back. Because the batsman on your screen camping towards the non-striker zone, the bowler takes the ball, thumbs him up, hits him out, goes up in appeal, and that's the end of it. During the Cathedral College innings, we had 7 fours and 1 6. Cathedral College scoring their runs at a run rate of 14.8 per over. The first wicket, that of Ian, fell at 44. Then we had Venkatesh being stumped by the bowler when the score was 69. So Cathedral College being put into bat by St. Joseph's Arts and Science, scoring 74 of their allotted 5 overs. The ground being swept up to put the pitch back into life, and here we are, the ground staff doing a little bit of adjustments to the pitch, the ground being swept and the roller being rolled. Final touches being made to the pitch, and the game will commence now. The umpire is ready.
have set a target of 72 and they have taken 73 runs to win the match.
Venkatesh bowling the first over for Cathedral College. That was the first ball going down the leg side. No runs coming off it. And that's another wide signal by the umpire. Sanjay's action signs off the mark with an extra 2 runs to the scoreboard. Cathedral College are defending a target of 75. Umpire Nagaraj has been very consistent in calling the wides. And that ball striking the batsman on the pads, the bowler peeling, and the batsman going through for a leg bye. Venkatesh, the bowler. And that ball not pitching at all, and wide signal by the umpire. 2 more runs to the scoreboard. And that's a good ball. The batsman expecting a wide, leaving the ball, and the umpire making no move at all. A dot ball by Venkatesh. And that's down the leg side, and a wide signal by the umpire. Cathedral College cannot afford to give extras, defending a target of 75. More importantly, this is the semi-final where every run is important. And that's it, straight back to the bowler, and well stopped by Venkatesh. Venkatesh managing to get a hand to the ball and giving away no runs. And that's a full toss. It's hit straight down the long on boundary for a 4. A juicy ball offered to the batsman, and the batsman could not resist the temptation of hoisting it. So the first boundary coming up. Argash, the batsman, on strike. Vikram, the batsman, at the non-striker's end. And that's nudged away towards the fielder at gully. The fielder coming in from point to cut off any more runs being taken. So the batsman going through for a single. We have Vikram on strike now. The first over in progress. Cathedral College are defending a total of 75. Argash, the batsman, at the non-striker's end. And that's a good ball. And the batsman scampering through for a quick single. The wicketkeeper position quite far behind. Batsman taking advantage of it and going through for a run. That brings us to the end of the first over. St. Joseph's Commerce Arts and Science have scored 13 for no loss. They are chasing a target of 75. We have Vikram on strike now. Vikas, the bowler for Cathedral College. And that's bowled in. The batsman really not guessing. Batsman not knowing what happened. So Vikas strikes the first blow for Cathedral College. Vikram goes, bowled. The ball pitch shot by Vikas and unexpectedly bouncing and chipping the bails off. And here's the replay. And there you can see the batsman not knowing what happened. The ball knocking off the bails, signaling his time to leave the crease. We have the new batsman taking guard now. Manjunath, the captain of St. Joseph's Arts and Science College. Manjunath, a good striker of the ball, will be hoping to start off and lead his team to victory. There's a section of the crowd. Just to remind you, Cathedral College batted first and scored 74 in their allotted 5 overs. We have St. Joseph's Arts and Science chasing that target. Have lost 1 wicket and that ball really kept low. Manjunath, the batsman, having a look at the pitch, really not knowing what's happening. The pitch seems to have died down. So another dot ball, and that's pitch shot, and the batsman, a misfield by the fielder at square leg, and the ball goes over the square leg fence for a 4. Manjunath will be looking to get more of these boundaries to enable his team get to their target. And that's another ball going down the leg side. 2 runs for that wide signaled by the umpire. The bowlers cannot afford to give too many extras. That's again down the leg side and another wide signal by the umpire. The wicketkeeper unable to get hold of the ball and another 4. A wide and a 4. Runs really coming for St. Joseph's Arts and Science. Some bad bowling and bad fielding by the Cathedralites, and that's a good ball. The ball keeping low and no runs coming off it. Vikas Chopra wiping that ball. The ball tends to get really wet out here. And that ball taking an inside edge and goes over the square leg fence for a 4. Manjunath not hitting the ball where he intended to hit it. The ball taking the inside edge, resulting in a boundary. And that's up in the air. The fielder getting under it and goes over the fence. and the umpire signals a 4. The fielder slipping while trying to get to that ball. Here's an action replay of what happened the previous ball. Vikas the bowler, Manjunath the batsman. There you see Manjunath hitting that ball. The fielder at square leg, slipping, getting up and making a valiant attempt to catch it, but unable to do so. And that's up in the air. Ian is getting under it and he drops it. Real drama happening out here. Real excitement. Ernest John, the bowler. The ball taking the upper edge and lobbing up. Here's an action replay. There you see the ball. And Ian Lamb, the wicket keeper, there gets his hand to the ball, and in the end, after juggling, dropping it. And that's going towards ball taking the edge and collected by the wicket keeper. Manjunath back on strike. Ernest John taking the towel from the umpire and wiping the ball. Manjunath the batsman. And that's a full toss hit towards mid-wicket, and the fielder coming in really fast from long on and just a single. That's an aerial view of Pettigrew turf. Agash the batsman and Ernest John the bowler. And that's a wide ball, very wide down the leg side, and the umpire having no hesitation in giving it a wide. 2 more runs. The ball seems to be slipping out of the bowler's hand. Ernest John shaking his head in disappointment. And that's another full toss. It's straight down the ground and will go over the fence for a 4. The score really ticking fast now. St. Joseph's Arts and Science are chasing 75 for a win. Score moving on to 41. This is the 3rd over in progress. The batsman just pushing the ball towards short cover and going through for a single. And at the end of the 3rd over, St. Joseph's Arts and Science have scored 42 for the loss of 1 wicket. The batsman getting his lace tied by the fielder. Once again, Winter Sixes 1997 is being conducted by the Cathedral College. This is a live coverage of the tournament. It has been sponsored by Modi Entertainment Network and got you live only on the Western channel. The 4th over about to commence. Kiran the bowler, and that's struck towards point. Batsman going through for a single. Agash seems to be giving the strike to his captain. Manjunath, a better striker of the ball, capable of big blows. So we have a captain to captain affair now. Kiran, the captain of Cathedral College, bowling to Manjunath, the captain of St. Joseph's. That ball running towards short mid wicket. The batsman will be looking for two, and finally, well fielded by the fielder Vikas, racing in from the long on boundary and cutting off any more runs from being taken. Kiran, the bowler, and that's it straight back to the bowler. Kiran, the captain, leading by his performance, bowling a real tight length. Kiran adjusting his field, pushing the fielder more deeper, and that's straight to the fielder at mid wicket. Batsman going through for a single. There once again you see Kiran wiping the moisture off the ball. Manjunath and strike, and that's hit once again to the fielder at gully. The fielder coming in from point and restricting the batsman from taking any more runs. Once again the towel being offered to the bowler. Literally the bowler is wiping the ball after every delivery. And that's taken the edge, and wicketkeeper collecting it comfortably, and the batsman going through for a single. That's a wonderful over by Kiran. This brings us to the final over. St. Joseph's Arts and Science have scored 47 of their first 4 overs.
So the already had 40 minutes for the support wickets at the end of the 4th over. This is having the first wicket in this match. And let me see what.
So the statistics for you: 28 runs required of the final over. This is real excitement in the air. Field adjustments being made, and the bowler Mir of Cathedral College, and that's the full toss. That's hitting on the pads, and the batsman going through for a single. The ball hitting the pads of Argash. So 27 runs more required of 5 deliveries. This is really exciting, and you can feel the excitement in the air. And the excitement is being brought to you by USN. Move the bowler on your screen. And that's a huge blow. That's cleared the ropes at mid-wicket. "21 runs required of 4 balls. Kiran, the captain, talking to Mir. Fielders, the players of Cathedral College having a small meeting at the center. And here's a replay of the previous balls. Mir, the bowler, a full toss, a juicy delivery. Manjunath pulling that ball away over the mid-wicket fence for a huge 6. As I told you, Manjunath is very capable of striking the ball really hard. And back to the game. And that's another good ball. The ball seems to have taken the edge, and the wicketkeeper unable to stop that ball. Ball running over the fine leg boundary for a 4. With 3 more balls to go, St. Joseph's Arts and Science College need 17 more runs. Near the bowler for Cathedral College. Three balls, 17 runs, and Manjunath, the batsman on strike, and that's it. Over the mid-wicket fence, another 4. Vikas, the fielder, making a valiant attempt, throwing himself on the field, unable to cut that ball. There is real tension in the air. 13 more runs required of 2 balls. Can Cathedral College do it? Ken talking to his bowler. Near the bowler, Manjunath, the batsman. The fielders cheering each other up. And here's the 5th delivery. And that's it straight towards the fielder at mid-wicket. And with that, Cathedral College have done well to restrict St. Joseph's Arts and Science College, and with 1 ball remaining, St. Joseph's Arts and Science need 12 more runs. Near the bowler.
The next batsman is December, wicket of
1 ball, 12 runs required. Near the bowler, August, the batsman. Manjunath having to retire after having scored 32 runs. The new batsman at the non-striker's end, Harish, the wicket-keeper of St. Joseph's Arts and Science and a former student of Cathedral School. And here we have the final delivery of the match. And a wide signal by the umpire. Ten runs required of 1 ball. Really, this game is getting exciting. The umpire giving the towel to me to wipe the ball. The fielder is cheering up the bowler. And that is another wide. This is getting really exciting. 8 runs of 1 ball. The fielders can't believe their eyes. At one stage, St. Joseph's need 12 runs of 1 ball, and then we have 2 extras, and then we have 8 runs of 1 ball. What will the bowler do now? 1 ball, 8 runs, and that's another wide. Near the bowler, 6 runs of 1 ball. This has brought the match back into the St. Joseph's courtroom. The tournament, aptly called the Winter Sixes. The bowler seems to have suddenly gone cold now. 3 consecutive wides and 6 runs coming off it. And that's another wide. Mir has bowled 4 consecutive wides. 8 runs have come off it. There is some confusion at the particular turf. The players of St. Joseph's Arts and Science have come onto the field, interrupting the proceedings, and there's real excitement out here. And the batsmen have come back to the center, and as we had earlier mentioned, St. Joseph's Arts and Science made 4 runs off the last ball. Agarsh, the batsman, taking guard, made the bowler on his haunches, thinking hard, trying to concentrate, and all set for the final ball. And that's gone wide down the leg side for a wide, and I think so 2 more runs needed.